Boom, safe. What's going on? Welcome back. More streams aplenty. Streams galore. Oh yeah, that's a bit swag up there. That's why I moved them on it for a bit. Alright, fine. We'll just do that. That's key. Happy... It's still Monday. Happy Monday. What year is it? Yeah, happy Monday. Let's play some Zomboid. Yo. And let's not die. Andrew Brown, welcome immediately. Big ups. Big ups to you. We're going to try and find a sledgehammer today. That's the plan. I actually need to go for a wee. I'm going to do that first. Let me just go do that. And then we'll find a sledgehammer. Alright, let's go, baby. So yeah, going to a warehouse probably. We might just try the hardware store in Riverside itself first, is my kind of initial thinking. But then otherwise, yeah, it will be a car trip. But let's... The only problem is that earlier on, if you caught the books gathering mission that we did, which was very successful, we hit up the school and we hit up Enigma books. We've got pretty much every book we want now, at least the urgent ones. We've got loads of beginner and intermediate ones, which is really nice. I'm not sure, I didn't do an exact check of which beginner and intermediate ones we're missing, but we can have a quick look. But we got all the carpentry ones we wanted to get us up to level 8 anyway. Or level 7, crucially, for the rain collector barrels. The only thing that did start happening is we started getting zombies actually walking up the stairs. The base itself is really insecure, which is the main reason we want the sledge. But then the sledge will also allow us to bust through one of these walls onto the roof and start farming. But we moved all our food up here as well, so we have like the makings of a kitchen now, which is quite nice. This barbecue, basically I think the kitchen is the room that we would want to have a door here that goes out into the... I'm pretty sure there's just a roof out there that we can walk on. The mail place usually has the beginner, intermediate and advanced books. The mail place? What's the mail place? The school did seem to be mostly... If that's what you mean, the school was like mostly the like basic books, and then Enigma had more of the like rowdy ones. But if you look, like we need to open all these anyway. That's because it's the start of a play session. Trapping for beginners and intermediates. Tailoring for, so we don't have tailoring for beginners. Metalworks both. We got both the first two. Mechanics we've got both of the first two. Got a load of master ones here. Foraging for beginners and intermediates. Fishing for intermediates, we don't have fishing for beginners, meh. First aid, we've got both of them. Farming, we've got both of them. A load of expert ones here, which we don't really mind about, whatever. But we do have expert carpentry, crucially. Which we're very nearly at the point of needing. Electricity, we've got both of them. Cooking, we've got both of them. Oops, I didn't open those properly though. And then a load of advanced ones. So yeah, looking pretty good. Spinning chair, shame you can't take that, it's essential. There's a post office or something in the main street. Oh, okay. The mail place. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there looked to be a lot of interesting stuff on the main road in Riverside that like general stores, which I think the general stores will be good for the videotapes, because we found a lot of the videotapes in the general store that we first started in, didn't we? Anyway, so we're going to open up all our field guides as well. And then we do need to kind of have more rubbish storage here. Like all of these are red. Like basically everything. We've got 2 full bookshelves and a pile on the floor. All of stuff that's like useless to us. It's only these 2 shelves that are useful books at the moment. So they're all open. Let's open up all of our cassette tapes as well. And then, yeah, might as well open the Nintendo games too. Hello from 1 AM land. Yeah, safe man. You just got back into TFC Plus. That's definitely 1 AM territory then. Good stuff, man. Weight wise, it's going down, and we're not underweight anymore. Oh, overweight anymore. Sorry. This fridge on the right is still the stuff that's going to go off sooner. But that bacon's fresh. The bread is frozen, so it should be fine. They're going to have real impact on our mood, but I don't mind about that. But I'm just thinking about maybe cooking these meat patties as our next thing. I think eating all the chicken was quite low in calories actually. Maybe we should do that instead. If there's more chicken pieces. Maybe there isn't. Yeah, let's cook up the meat patties then. I do think that's the right approach. Because it's good to be a little bit fed. Rich copper ore and normal tin just don't want to mix. Yeah, you need large quantities when you get up like that, don't you? And the maths does get kind of complicated. I've sat there with a pen and paper for sort of 20 minutes before, like, trying to calculate certain... Oh, that was weird. I feel like that was a similar, like, movement glitch to what we experienced the other day or last night, in fact, it was, wasn't it? If we switch this one on now, this should be at full pelt. Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Now we have all this water here, and we want to move some of these cabinets upstairs. Move one of these sinks upstairs with it. I think would be really nice for our kitchen upstairs. But we're not going to get to that yet today. We need the sledge first to secure the base. I think that's important. We're cooking pretty nice and quick here. Just check our inventory is nice and empty. Yeah, we've got a few. Oh yeah, but yeah, these few bits and bobs we actually want to. Oh, we don't want to carry all of them on us, but we're not going to eat all these meat patties now, so we're going to take them back up to the fridge quickly anyway. I've got to remember to drink this beer fast while it's still cold. I've been drinking half a can, like, lukewarm every 20 minutes or half an hour. Just realising, oh shit, I haven't drunk that for half an hour and now it's just not going to be delicious anymore. Cooked. Turn off. I'm actually not going to eat one just yet. It's going to make us unhappy even if it's hot or not, so I don't really care. We just moved these into our into our backpack when we were moving the fridges, didn't we? Yeah, there's some weird things going on with my keyboard. Keys seem to be locking at certain times. That's not good at all. That's not good at all for a game like this. When we finish eating this, down arrow is probably going to disappear immediately. Oh, it didn't. Okay, nice. Well, let's keep one of them on us as a measure of how close to going off the rest of them are, and then let's put the rest of them in the fridge. And this is what we're eating now. I think strategically managing all of the fresh produce in the way that we have, with the two categories of like how long they've been refrigerated for, seems to be working quite well. And if we do get lucky, we're 17 days in, feasibly we could have another week of electricity. It's kind of getting unlikely now, but it could. I mean, the water I think is even still on. So we're having quite a nice time of it right now. Unless we find that it's just about to stop. Like we could even just wash everything now. And I think we're just going to go and just investigate our surrounding area a little bit up towards the tool shop. And if we're lucky enough to find a sledge there and we don't need to go to a warehouse, great. Otherwise we're going to be going to a warehouse today in today's stream. But some of the bodies are starting to disappear now. So that's good. Just going to try and drink this beer quickly. Nice and quickly. While it's cold. It's very important to me. Yeah, so we left a load of zombies up there earlier on. Okay, so we're going to have to do quite a bit of killing here. Getting into the tool place would be nice just for general kind of weapon upgrades too. We don't still really have great weapons. The guy's got a big old gun. We have a police bulletproof vest on already. Needs a magazine. I mean, we'll take it, but we don't need it. Toy wagon is empty, that's fine. Do we want the spare bulletproof vest? Maybe we do, in case we get like injured and something happens to ours and we happen to survive it, we'll have a spare. Not a bad idea. Oh, Michael with the maths. Bringing the maths. Okay, let's sneak around the back of this building and probably dodge all of those guys. No problem. The crashed ambulance is Hi, guys. There's the hardware store up there. Yeah, there's a lot of killing to do here to get in. So I'm prepared to put in the work. Let's get the killing done. Let's not do it as crouching, actually. It's not going to work. Yeah, people heard. Let's just check the ones around the back didn't hear. But ideally we keep those guys to themselves. Too close for comfort, that, wouldn't it? That was a bit close for comfort. That at the beginning of streams is always when I'm most vulnerable, I think. Okay, that was nice though. That went quite well, getting those three dealt with. Oh, missed the swing there. That felt amateur. That also felt risky. Did that one get... No. hunting knife. Okay, that body is one to loot, so we'll just stand here so we remember. I don't mind just like... In fact, the hunting knife we could arguably use right now. Actually attach it to my belt. Okay, not bad, not bad. Yeah, Josh Trollolol, hello, hello, how are you? Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, so it was for a situation like this where I thought that having the knife would be a useful candidate, because man, it just seemed to work so well the other day when we had a lot to deal with. Gotta check our 6 every now and again. Yeah, there's one right there. They're starting to move towards us. Yeah, this is not looking so hot. As long as we know that we're kind of good in this direction, I think this is still the perfect kind of way to utilize the knife. That was a kill, wasn't it? Because it's just so fast. So you can just have like quite a large conga line. I think that was a kill, that was a kill. And you can still kind of manage it. That was a kill. I think that was a kill. They are useful for making spears and stuff instead, but screw it. I think we want to get into that tool place quite soon. I don't want to leave bodies around here, that's the only thing, because it's right outside our front door. I think at this point, switch out back to the axe. Yeah, so you can see that's created quite a stench around here. But we're alright. So I think that worked. I think that was pretty decent. Alpha Killer, hey hey, how are you? Ooh, gold bangle. Do you want to put that on the right wrist? Butterfly knife. No, I'm alright. Let's just get some bling on the other wrist there. See about what effect that's had on these crowds. Yeah, welcome Alpha Killer. I think that's a new name in the chat, innit? Big ups to you. Thanks for joining us. To find out how I hopefully not too immediately died, but probably fairly immediately died. Well, will it's future tense for this run. How I will die. We're just trying to clear a route over to the tool shop. We're here in Riverside, and there's the tool shop up at the top of this car park that we want to clear our way through to, basically. Cigarette, yep, good shout. Thank you, Alphonsus. We could also actually eat the meat patty we brought out with us, because we're not tired yet. Did that group see us? No, so I'd still like to dodge those guys. We don't need to engage those guys. Let's eat the meat patty for a bit more strength. I'm pleasantly hot. Okay, there is actually somebody from that group coming over to say hi. But I think that when we get around this corner, we should have dealt with a lot of those guys by now. Let's see. How many hours have I got? What, in this run, or do you mean in Zomboid, in like lifetime hours in Zomboid? I think in Zomboid my hours are about 800 so far. Yeah, 800 hours in Zomboid, something like that. Hold on. It just tells you in Steam, doesn't it? Oh, 802. I broke 800. I must have broken 800 hours of Zomboid today, because 802, we've played more than 2 hours so far today. So yeah, Steam's good like that. In terms of this run, we're at 17 days and 9 hours of in-game time on this character. Electricity and water are still on. Helicopter's already been. We've got a pretty nice base. We've got lots of food because we've taken the Giga Mart as our base, but we don't yet have a sledgehammer, which is what today's stream is all about. We just started to get tired, so actually eating that meat patty might have been a mistake. Yeah, we're taking... I want that lipstick. We're taking 3 stomps to the head now to dispatch these guys. Can maybe just thin their numbers a little bit more. There's another one coming out of the bushes there. Yeah, that was good that that one went down so quickly with the one coming up behind us. Wow, but that was... I was playing that risky. I think there's one in the... There's one over there now. Get on the floor quickly, or else I'm just going to bail. Not dropping quick enough, really. Okay, that was fine. Another survival axe on that one. Survival axe in perfect condition. Can replace the one we're using momentarily. Well, not momentarily, actually. The one we're using is still in pretty good nick, isn't it, as well? We actually maybe make a play for it just now. I know we're drowsy. Oh, it might be crawling in there. We don't actually know. Just going to pause to read chat because we're in a tense moment. One day you're going to find a 16th century plate armor. Yeah, amazing. Alpha Killer, you got the game yesterday. Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. That's so sick. This game is amazing. It's so good. I mean, survival axe for chopping trees because you can chop loads before getting exhausted. Interesting because it's a lightweight. Yeah, Andrew Brown is a great person for tips. Andrew Brown's taught me loads and loads of tips, Alpha Killer. So you can definitely rely on Andrew Brown to bring in like really good tidbits. But that's the thing, is I've got 800 hours and I'm still just learning like all the time about like little mechanics and little strategies and stuff. The game is incredible, but I mean, I suppose take note of how I'm dispatching of these guys. Like, even with like a good weapon like an axe, I'm making sure that I'm only hitting a couple of them at once. Standing on the bodies ensures that they don't stand back up. So when I hit one to the ground, I'm standing on top of them to keep them down. These ones are spaced out enough that we can probably try to get this one, but if this one doesn't go to ground soon, yeah, like it's getting scary now. See, I'm just gonna move back because 3 of them like that, that's too many. And these moodlets here, we're tired now. The panic we're dealing with because our character's always panicked when we're outside, but the depression, that's not too bad. The wetness, that probably means our movement's not great. We're agitated because we haven't been smoking, so we can smoke. But I think there's too many moodlets here, really. Oh god, look, and now we've just attracted those guys. So this is just bail time. We just go into sneak mode and we just run. And I think the distance will cover here. Lots of them will just they'll lose interest walking along here. And I think it's time to just break line of sight like that. Again, they'll lose interest, a lot of those. If this guy turns around because he hears us, so be it. If not, we won't engage. Have a quick look. He did hear us. So we don't want him following us into our base. Also because we lost the door to our base. Okay, he didn't hear us. He was just kind of moving. So I think, yeah, we'll we just bailed. I will go back tomorrow when we're fresher to fight the rest. Oh yeah, Mud's great as well. Yeah, Mud knows a lot about Zomboid. Even hunting knives break really fast though. That's the thing I think about knives, is like durability is just always an issue. They're like, you've got to think of having knives as being like a temporary like victory rather than a way of actually like consistently fighting. Now, we're not hungry, but nevertheless we're not going to eat. Like, I mean, we're not not hungry. We kind of are okay with our weight going down a little bit from here. 84's like on the verge of getting to overweight. So I think we'll just sleep and we'll eat in the morning so that the buff we get from being well fed is there when we're fighting. So we're not kind of putting on calories that we're just sleeping on. All the calories that we're actually kind of consuming go towards combat, like go towards having that buff for the combat. Waking up at 7 AM is good. It's nice and light outside. Knife is best used as an emergency weapon. Yeah, totally agree, Michael. Like, having a knife like that for when there's loads of people and you just need to just stab your way out. Very nice. Let's eat a meat patty. I also want to deal with my mood, but that's why we're going to eat the meat patty first, because it's not fresh food. It's going to put us in a bad mood. So we'll eat it, we'll smoke, we'll read these bedtime stories, which put us in a good mood. Or actually, maybe we want it to be quick. Oh, let's just read the bedtime story. Screw it, it's fine. As you can see, spending the time reading the bedtime stories to improve our mood wasted some of the top level buff that we got from eating the meat patty. Our weight is still on the down even though we're eating exclusively meat at the moment, so that's good. I'm a little nervous about just the durability on all these weapons. Then again, we have the spare survival axe now, but if we can use that for tree chopping, as Andrew suggested, maybe we should do that. I'm gonna wait for the fog to clear. I want to fight in that fog. So instead we're gonna do the thing that we were talking about. We're gonna try and move some cabinets up into our wannabe kitchen. I wonder if we can pick up these industrial ovens. No, we need electrical skill for that, so we'll leave that. The hardware store will have great weapons when we get in. Yeah, for sure. So this is all our water here. So let's put all the water into our toy wagon. Alphonsus with the butt tub strat. Yes, bruv. It's like, that's like high level Zomboid play. It's got a low chance of breaking. 37.5% chance it will break on its way into our inventory. I think we should be able to take it. We got a steel counter. Good. That one's empty too. Let's try and pick that one up. Right, try and pick that one up. Too heavy for inventory. Oh yeah, so we should put the steel counter in the wagon. And then we can pick up this one, or try to. Yep, we got that counter too. Let's move everything from this one into the corner piece. I don't know, do we want the... maybe we want the corner piece too. Yeah, maybe we want the corner piece. Let's just move everything from the corner piece onto the floor. Let's try and get all of these pieces. We didn't get the sink. We actually broke it, even though it had the lowest chance of breaking. We did actually break the sink. So what did we get? We ended up with 3 counter pieces and a corner. That's fine. Let's try and get the sink off this. There's one more over there we could potentially get. We got the sink. Okay, great. Let's take all this upstairs and lay it out in the soon-to-be kitchen that we're building upstairs. Yeah, all these bodies are about to decompose, which is good to see. Can you put a fork on the end of a spear? That's a good question. We should try that. We should try putting like assorted things. Can you put a meat cleaver on the end? And I think meat cleaver counts as like a... It's not a stabbing weapon, is it? I don't know. So I'm thinking we go this corner. Like this, and you see where this board is. In fact, let's pick up the cork note board. Let's put that in the library because it feels educational. Where that cork, yeah, we can see that we can get out onto the roof here. I think that's the one that we want to break to get out onto the roof. And then we could put 2 vending machines either side of the fridges for storing drinks in, just because it looks cool. And then, yeah, let's start to place down some of these pieces. What mods am I using? Hydrocraft and sorry, where did I not? This guy, can we not place it down? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong thing. It's R, isn't it? There we go. We've got Hydrocraft. We've got the is it Biffa's weapons? I think. There's a cars mod as well. No library can be complete without a cork board. Yeah. There's a weapons one that I can't remember. It's filibusters or something. Used cars. I mean, like just the most basically, we added some cars. We added some weapons. Hydrocraft adds loads of late game crafting recipes. I think that's pretty much what we did. See how many of these steel counters we can pop in. Just give them the mod list. Yeah, I don't know off by heart. Like, we'd need to look in my thing, which we can do in a minute. I can show it. Hold on. Yeah, and then we want one container there, and then that's the doorway. Yeah, sweet. Okay, so I'm gonna put another counter there. But yeah, I think the sink does want to go there, actually. I think that's the best place for the sink. Like that. Counter there. And then the final counter. It's the final counter. Can go here. And that allows room for yet more dry food storage there, which I think we'll get one of those like shelving units. Yeah, and then we'll try and find 2 vending machines to go either side of that. We could put a drinks machine on there just so it looks cool. And yeah, I think that'll be a nice kind of kitchen / food storage facility, because we can put like, yeah, all the kind of canned foods and things in here. I think it will all be good. Oh yeah, so for now though, let's put all our drinks under the sink, all the spare water here. that we've gathered. I think we're also carrying... Oh yeah, we need to fill up our water bottles anyway. Got a nice base set up. Thanks. Yeah, we're building it up. We're building it up. We've seen many nice bases like this fall in the past. So but I mean, another thing for if you've just got the game yesterday is definitely experiment with all the different settings. I like Apocalypse because it's really, really difficult. But with the sandbox, you can create the game you want to play. That's the beauty of it. Okay, so that's all that in there. Let's go fill up our water bottles, and then let's go and try and get this sledgehammer again. So I think carrying 3 water bottles around with us. Let's pop one more in there. 2 is fine. Oh, we've got lots of cigarettes, don't worry, we've got loads of packets downstairs. We just need to start moving a lot of our storage upstairs now. It's gonna be difficult watching and playing. Yeah, for sure. Well, the VOD will always be up. You can always watch the VOD again later as well. But it's also, yeah, watching people play is definitely something I did a lot of when I was learning, because yeah, the game is beastly. But do definitely subscribe, and for anyone else who's watching who's new, we play insane amounts of Zomboid on this channel. Particularly recently, it's been definitely sinking its teeth into me again, no pun intended. Just 2 here, that's fine. And it seems like a lot of the big crowd that was over there is dealt with now. Kind of just want to hunt that one out now. Maybe not. They're just determined to not come next to me, so just go over there. Bet you won't press Q right now. Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not press Q right now, I think. I think we'll dodge that bullet. Wow, that one didn't want to go down. It's got some sort of knife sticking out of them though. Butterfly knife's quite bad, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Auto shotgun on this guy. And some shells. Oh, thank you. We'll take it. Okay, there's quite a few of them over there. Yeah, we got to run now. Maybe switch to the knife. Get some stabby. Because they're just a bit too densely packed for us to fight them with a slower swinging weapon. Kill. 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 Save the knife. Back to the axe. A great beginner tip is always take the time to loot every zombie body. Just check them, because as you can see, like, we're finding shotgun silencers. We found an automatic shotgun on one. Like, zombies can pretty much be carrying any item. So if a zombie can be like carrying anything, and you're killing, you know, 200 of them in the first just 18 in-game days, like, that's a lot of opportunities to just find any amazing piece of loot. So it is kind of tiresome, and when you're doing huge like killing sprees in a big like battle, it's hard to go back and know exactly which bodies are fresh, but just always keep an eye on it. I try to loot every single zombie body after killing. Always check your 6, always rotate before you engage in one zombie. You see me rotating around like that a lot to just check everyone's. I've got the room to actually engage. This is the hardware store in here, I'm pretty sure it is. I might be wrong, but yeah, we're going to see zombies coming out the window, so we don't want to get too close. See, that was good. When they go to ground next to each other, and when you want to kill them slightly quicker, then switch to hitting from stomping. Pretty sure we need the Salt Ridge map. Oh my god, my nose just got so itchy. Not the right time, nose. Oh, that was good. We're tired already, which I find hard to believe. Oh, we're getting drowsy at least, and we're hungry. We're getting anxious as well. Let's see if this door will open for us. No. Okay, so we're going to have to break the glass on one of these windows, or else risk cutting ourselves when we climb through. Someone's banging on that. Well, no, anyway, I'm going to remove the broken glass here. Make sure you have a weapon equipped when you do that. Tried playing multiplayer with a friend, but you couldn't. If you're playing in Build 41, then multiplayer isn't out yet. And if you're playing in the normal, I would definitely say play Build 41, which is like the Ubums branch in Steam. Matches. Yeah, I could hear somebody else coming. We killed that one and the roars didn't stop. I kind of want to just climb through. I get a better view of how many people are inside. I think we're okay to climb through here. Fighting indoors is always riskier because there's just, you got less space, but there's no back door here. Tactical axe, that's better than the survival axe, isn't it? But we came for one thing really. But maybe we should just load up on everything that's good. The lumber stack weighs a lot. I'm not going to go for that yet. Yeah, let's just try and do a number on this and take a load of it. We won't take everything. Let's take all the good stuff. I didn't actually want the scrap metal yet. We're not quite ready to start on metalworking. Adhesive tape, duct tapes, these are what we use to... That blade looks nice. How does that compare with the damage of a hunting knife? It's... Okay, did you hear the ripping sound? But we pushed him away in time, so that just would have damaged some of our clothing. More are coming in now though. Just one more. If we look at our protection, Okay, no, it didn't even damage any of our clothing. Okay, we're fine then. We're good. I don't know why we heard the ripping sound in that case. Take one more wrench. Take the fishing stuff just for jokes. More are coming. House key on that guy. Titian, big ups, how are you? Boom, 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 boom. Have I ever got to an end game? I've got to situations where I felt like the challenge is left, but I've never made it to winter even. So I've never even survived more than like a couple of months. 3 months or something in game. 2 or 3 months is like my PB. So we can definitely do better than that. I thought I could hear somebody coming and I was right. Even with this character with hard of hearing. So the slow and steady trickle of them coming in is rather upsetting and nerve-wracking. But let's keep going. Out of sheer stupidity. There's another one coming in. I think as long as they're coming in one by one like this, although we are tired, we do have to actually get home as well. Remember. Two are coming in at once. 3 are coming in at once here. Switch to the hunting knife, I think. Yeah, we're too tired. So we have to come back tomorrow and finish this tomorrow. Have to check our 6 regularly. See that? I wasn't checking my 6 regularly enough. Woo! Titian, how are you? You just did a clip test. Oh, it's sick. Sick. We're hardly doing any damage with each stab here. They're so densely packed together now. I want to spread them out a bit. I don't really want to be running further away from my base now at this point. But we just kind of have to spread them out. See the number of stomps it took. Like, head stomps shouldn't be that inefficient. Now that they're all there, we can just do the classic trick we did before and just creep back home. If you use social media, post somewhere else. Fair play. Hey, look. I'm just keen to see the like tests in action. Even if we can post clips to the Discord, that's sick. Yeah, screw this. Like, ridiculously tired, exerted, hungry, like everything is not good. It's time to just come yard. We got 20 in weight in their wagon, that's fine. It's a lot of stuff. This is the wrong room to have come into. Let's go to sleep hungry. I don't mind losing a bit of weight overnight. A bit too panicked to sleep though, so we can have a smoke while we calm down. Perfect. We'll just have a munch when we wake up just before we go out to beef again. Grab one of our lovely meat patties on the way out the door. And then fill up some water bottles. And look at that. Full to bursting. Couldn't manage another single solitary bite. So we like have super like strength and like endurance bonuses from that basically. Now did we get a tactical axe already? I think they are better. We never even picked it up. That's dumb. Like, we saw it was preferable to the survival axe. We didn't pick it up yet. I don't really understand why we didn't do that. We need to check all those containers again properly, I think. You can see this car park's seen a fair bit of action already. Just blood trails like everywhere. So even just with 3 of them here, I'm just going to switch to the knife. Look how much damage we're dealing per stab now. 200 and 300s and stuff. Yes, then that's with the hunger, you know, with the well-fed buff. Whereas yesterday when we were tired, so the moodles mean everything. They literally mean everything. Yes, Ian, how you doing? So what map are we on? So we've got a few modded maps we've added in. Ravens Creek. We've added in Lake Ivy Township. We've added in the West Point expansion. South Muldra as well. But right now we're just in Riverside, which is actually part of the vanilla map. Is where we ended up spawning in on this particular occasion. Another mod I'd recommend is Pillows Random Spawns. It just like increases the variety of spawn locations that you get, basically. It's really good. We've been doing some good killing around here. Yeah, the number of kills is going up nicely. Okay, let's try and get back into this tool shop now. Nice little stabby stab. Let's have a smoke. I think, did we see stuff in these front ones that we didn't take? Survival axe. Oh, we just... No, that was the spare one. Didn't we see a tactical axe? I swear we saw a tactical axe and now I just feel like I've lost it. Tactical sickle. Whatever. Maybe we saw it in one of these containers and then got disturbed. Bayonet. Wood axe, they're great. Really slow, but the damage is insane. Machete. Now we're talking. Now we start doing insane damage here. So let's save the survival axe. Let's put that on our belt, right? The machete straight away. Machete's amazing. In perfect condition with you see its stats. It had maximum damage and maximum condition. It just doesn't get any better than that. Hold on, wood glue package as well. Can we unwrap that and just have loads of wood glue open? Yeah. Wood glue's great for repairing axes. We need a shovel in case we decide we want to start burying bodies. Work gloves, we'll take the spare work gloves definitely. Push cart, weight reduction 100, capacity 180, but we need to equip it in both hands. Whereas the toy wagon only goes up to 150 capacity. It has the same weight reduction, but we can do it we can pull it with one hand. So the push cart's nice. I thought I heard something. The push cart's nice, but it's I don't think as good as the wagon. I don't think we want both. Just don't think it's that. I think one item like that's enough. Right, come on, let's see this sledge. I'm just taking things for the sake of them now. Another tactical sickle gun cleaning kit. Where did we see this? We must have seen it on a zombie body and then not gotten back to pick it up. We need to go and look at the zombie bodies, I think, to find that tactical axe that we definitely saw but inexplicably. Welder mask gives us some basic protection on our head. It's not a lot, but it's some. There's like better things. There's helmets and stuff that are better, but the welding mask isn't bad. Tactical axe, right here it is. Oh, there's one anyway. There's a one. Is that a belt left right job? It is. I think we'll save it for now until the machete's gone. Gerber Ding Dong breaching tool does full damage as well. Is this like a sledgehammer equivalent? If I put this if I put this on my back, in fact, if I just put it in my inventory quickly, in my main inventory, do we have the destroy option now? No, we don't. It does very much look like a sledge, but it doesn't seem to have that crucial functionality. Yeah, so we've been unlucky then. It seems I've not found a sledge this time. In here. Yeah, shame. I still think we did see a tactical axe on a zombie body out front as well. I don't think we came in and went straight over to that container. Let's check the zombie body's actually inside here. I think there's something familiar about it being one of these ones outside, a little further away actually, but let's just check them all again. Did I just see something moving behind me? Yeah, I did. Where did that one come from? Wow, that's scary. And you see something just out the corner of your eye, like... You're off. Alright, nice. Take care, man. I'm glad you've been enjoying the sun and the beer and the gardens, and it's a beautiful combination of things. But yeah, thanks for dropping by, man. Peace out. Matches. It was more in the centre of the car park that I may have saw it, but maybe not. Maybe we did just see the one that was in the container in there. Riding helmet. Look, that's actually one of the better helmets. Switch the welding mask out, and that's good because the welding mask is also a bit of a tool. Like, you want to use the welding mask for metalworking. You need it for certain well, I think for all metalworking actually. Energy bar. Yeah, we definitely didn't check these zombie bodies thoroughly enough earlier. We're finding all sorts. Did I imagine this tactical axe? That scared the crap out of me. A firework outside the window. Yo, I'm back. One of the kids just woke up needing a drink, and now the other one's woken up as well. So fun and games, but I think they should settle shortly. But yeah, that like there was that night where there was loads of fireworks, and it was fireworks. That one just now, that was bare loud and bare close, and that did really frighten me. Anyway, let's get back to Zomboid. Could go get one more beer. There's one more in the fridge, which I might have to hit in a minute. Anyway, let's just keep checking these bodies on the way home. I'm feeling rather startled here. Maybe I did just invent the notion of the tactical axe being on one of these zombies. Pack of chewing gum there. Who knows? Yeah, it's a mystery, I guess. Maybe it was just the one that we saw in the tool shop. So we could drive out of town to a warehouse. It's probably the most sensible thing to do in terms of finding a sledgehammer. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that is what we'll do. Maybe we do want to sort a little bit of storage in the base first though. Problem is, by the time we get back, we probably will have lost a lot of the opportunity to watch VHS tapes. So it's a toss-up this. 47. Let's just throw all this down here. I think I'm tempted to just loot town a little bit now that we've got the machete. Oh yeah, they're illegal. Yeah, guns are illegal here. There's no, like, I don't think there's any way you're allowed to have one. But that's not to say it doesn't happen. But it's very rare. Very rare. I would think it's more likely a firework. I mean, it's more likely even a firework being used as a weapon. I think in the US, fireworks are mostly illegal, right? In most states. Or in a lot of states. Or is it at least just in California that they are? I'm not sure. Oh, you meant fireworks. No, fireworks are perfectly legal. You can just go and buy fireworks. So that's the thing, like when I was a kid growing up around London, like one of the standard things when you got mugged was that like kids would throw fireworks at you. Like I remember just like walking down the street and just having a firework thrown at you. And just then being like, run, and you'd be like, woo, and then you hear it. Like, yeah, that happened on multiple occasions to me, like growing up in London. It's a lovely place, you should come. All this stuff is actually all also just stuff at this point. I think we just throw it all on this pile of stuff that we have building up here. So we've got a lot of loot organising to do one day when we finally get round to doing it. But I don't see us doing it until we've got 3 packets of matches, so yeah, let's put the lighters away. We need to go get some more cigarettes from downstairs. fireworks are legal, but you're a gun owner. Yeah, that's nuts. To me, that's nuts. Like, fireworks are definitely have more place than guns. Because at least a firework has another purpose. Like, you can use a firework as a weapon, but you could also argue that you have a firework with no intention of using it as a weapon. You can't really, like, own a gun without being like, yeah. Or rather, there are no guns that aren't, like, explicit. Like, that's what they are. They are a weapon. There's no like secondary argument. I thought I'd put the cigarettes in this one here. But they count as food, right? Did we put them in the butt tub? No. But we do have butts to put in the butt tub. So there's the menthol cigarette cartons there. We could open a pack of menthols then, I guess. I think we must have moved them somewhere trying to be smart, and now we don't know where we've moved them. That's the rotten food there. Do not desecrate the butt tub with anything other than butts. Yeah, good shout. What was I thinking? Am I just being too sleepy and just scrolling past it over and over again? I really thought it was this one on the end. Cigarette pack, yeah, there they are. God. Okay. I saw the cartons. But the cartons are the menthol ones, but I was looking for those packs. Anyway, we found them now. Starting to get tired. What did I come down here to bring up? You know what I think we want? There's just so much stuff. Let's just move this. Just try and pick up one of these. We got it. Oh, there's cigarettes on that guy as well. Let's take those. Okay. We could just have a wall of fridges as well. Could look quite cool. But I think the vending machines will add more character to this room. One either side. So we should look for those. But then this is what I wanted to do over here. Is just have some shelves on this wall. It's as much for looks as it is for functionality, because they're not actually the most efficient storage. It's more efficient to have like just some wooden crates. I think that'll look the part there. It's definitely fireworks, but they're really close. That scared me again. My God. So yeah, I think it would be nice to get a bit organised, but it's a bit of a waste of time. Like, yeah, let's sleep and then eat. Because while the electricity is on, it would be good to see if we can acquire any more TV shows. Or maybe we should watch the ones that we have. Maybe that's just what we should do. Like, do we have another carpentry show to watch? I don't think so. So I think that's why we're deciding everything isn't that urgent. Already seen, yeah. But like cooking, for example, we could do a number on our cooking just by reading Cooking for Beginners and then starting to watch these shows. So why don't we just watch what we've got while the electricity's on? Let's just watch what we've got. And let's eat a meat patty. I think he saw a bird fly in the window. Oh God, no. Sit on the ground facing the door so we can see if people come to knock on it. And bang it out. At full speed. Two seconds. Just shutting the window. I mean, it's hot in here, but just my heart, I can't take it. It's too stressful. Right, cooking show episode 1. Oh yeah, and we can put the beginner cooking book on the floor now. And then we just pop the tape in. Too frightened by the fireworks, bruv. Can't handle it. Now, when we get to near finished, I don't think I can be that asked to be that forensic with it, but we could stop this right now. See, cause now we're just getting 16.9. Yeah, we established this. We should have, we could have and should have stopped it. But fuck it, it's fine. We got 2 more shows to watch, whatever. Yeah, there was like 4 ticks. 5 ticks. We definitely should have stopped it. See you tomorrow. Okay, nice. So does it spit the tape back out into our inventory afterwards, or? Eject tape, yeah, right. Pop that back on the shelf. Go get cooking for intermediates. Face the door. The only thing is we need the Guide to Life and Living for the Exposure Survivor ones because they're like a different skill every time. Luckily we accidentally watched Fishing, which is the one I care the least about. But that's the one we accidentally watched already. So let's grab both of these. Just going to grab a beer while this is on. Jiggy level up, nice. Yes, Dan, how you doing? It's fishing good, is it? Maybe we should have been more careful there. Anyway, that's fine. We can now throw the next tape in straight away. But let's get device options up and get ready to stop it. I think episode 4 is the one we haven't seen yet. Yep, perfect. So the other thing we could do with exposure survival is we could just read all of the relevant books. It's fishing, trapping, or foraging, isn't it? I think one of the exposure survivals is carpentry, actually. But if we've got this menu here, we can easily switch it off if it goes wrong. And that's what we want to do if we level up. As soon as we level up, we want to switch this off. So we stop that. We come over to advanced cooking. Let's go eat a... No, in fact, okay, we'll eat it, whatever. Eat it and sleep. Thirsty we are. Let's go sort that out then. I hope. Fingers crossed for the water supply. At 20 days with nothing having switched off, we're doing well. Let's wash ourselves actually if we're going to be indoors for a bit. Severely depressed. Not that bad, is it? So now it's advanced cooking. I mean, you just might as well do this. Oh no, we turned the TV off by choice, didn't we? I think it was at the electricity just then, because it seemed to get darker in here, didn't it? But that is the middle of the night, to be fair, and the light is still plainly on in this room. It's not dark at all. That's advanced cooking red. And so now if we switch the telly back on and eject the tape, it should say partially seen. It actually says already seen, which makes me think that the last tick was the last tick anyway. But let's double check that there isn't anything in there. You clipped out the last firework for me. Oh my god, amazing. I can't wait to see that. So good. We're tired already because we woke up from a nightmare. In fact, wait, hold on. We know this is done. We know this is done. It says already seen. It says, I know we're not going to get any ticks. Nevertheless, we've read it. Or rather, we've read the we've read the cooking show. So that's fine. We've read the relevant carpentry book. So when it comes to exposure survival, it could be farming. So we've got a big reading list here. Farming for beginners. We want to read. We don't have fishing for beginners, so that's fine. Foraging for beginners, we want to read. And trapping for beginners, we want to read. And once we've read those three, then we can just work our way through the exposure survival shows that we've got too. Let's do one of them. And then we'll go back to sleep, I think. Spearfishing does sound like fun, and we are literally at Riverside, so why wouldn't we? I'm gonna sleep because we only could eat a horse. Weight's going down, that's good. It means we can eat a load of meat that needs eating. We'll like cook up some steaks or something in the morning. A lot of this is still showing fresh. Let's eat the donut while it is fresh. Let's eat a few donuts while they're fresh. Because we can take it, like our weight trajectory is downwards. And yeah, it's going to improve our mood and fill us up. So we're just doing all those donuts. Yeah, now our weight is just steady at 83. Our mood's great. We're ready to read the next couple of books while staring at the door for safety, obviously. In the winter, build floor from the dock. Then walls all around with a window. Inside is warmer than outside. Some more fish. Wait, okay, so you fish better if you're in better condition, I suppose. Makes sense. That's kind of how everything in Zomboid works, isn't it? Your character just more effective if you're comfier. I definitely would like to try some fishing. That could be fun. Should have a little smoke at the end of this. Yeah, perfect. Weight's going back down again. That's good. So the donuts didn't do too much damage. And now that we've read both of those, already seen that one. We've got 3 that we've not seen. So let's watch them and see what they do. Because we should now have, yeah, farming's on the up, trapping and foraging, good. We didn't have fishing for beginners anyway, so fine. Now we just want to be ready to switch it off if it turns out to be a carpentry one and we level up carpentry. Is that the useless one? Yeah, that's the one that just is only about campfires. Ugh. Okay, episode 5. What a letdown. It seems to put the ones you've already seen at the bottom of the stack. That's a nice feature. Foraging is going up fast. We may actually want to turn it off if we level up and read the next book. Nope, we've just got basically just under 2 levels. Nice. Eject the tape, and then the last one, episode 9. I get the feeling episode 9 is the carpentry one, which could be really good for us here actually. If we just get one huge XP tick. Yeah, it's these rain collector barrels. So after the first tick, we're probably going to switch it off and read the next carpentry book. Turn that off. And we're ready for expert carpentry. Thirsty as well. Might as well have a drink. A little DankNStein. Are we over encumbered? Just because we're tired and hungry. Eat a frozen loaf of bread then. So cruel, but whatever, needs must. Not best pleased with that result, but it did stop our weight from dropping. Should be able to survive on fish from only 2 to 3 tiles of river water. Have the window face the shore. I'd rather have Zeds come through the window than tear down wall. Yeah. Makes sense. So we're just going to bang out expert carpentry then, and then we're going to watch the rest of this cassette tape. And we should see some mad XP gains by this point, because the multiplier is like a 12 or 15 times multiplier or something by the time we finish this book, isn't it? Something nuts like that. I think it's going to be 12. Yeah, it's 12. So that's pretty wild. So power this guy back on. Eject the tape. It should say partially seen. Partially seen. And pop it back in. And then the first tick won't happen, but all the rest will, and we'll blast our way through level 7, I think, with a 12 times multiplier plus 75%. It's going to be nuts. Ridiculously tired, but then we will have watched all the cassette tapes we can, so if the electricity goes off while we're out looting, at least we won't be kicking ourselves. because then we can get a generator for future cassette tapes that we find. But we've kind of done the batch that we started with before the original electricity came out. 780. That's nuts. We're actually like demolishing. Is that the end though? Yeah, it just gives 3 ticks in total, that show. Fine. Well, that's cool. Eject the tape. And yeah, we're looking good. I want to cook something, but I'm not going to do it just yet. Let's sleep. Only could eat a horse at this point. That's fine. And then just the debate of whether we head to the warehouse now or not. I think I might save that for a future stream and just try and get some sleep tonight. We've had a cheeky couple hours of Zomboid this evening, which is good. Just what I wanted to do. I think we'll just go and cook something up. The steaks and the salmon, because everything else in there is still fresh. There's some fresh stuff in here that just needs eating, like these bananas that just aren't. Yeah, there's some of these things we should go for now. Actually, there's a lot of this stuff we should go for now. It isn't in the freezer yet. I may actually keep this stuff frozen for longer. Oh, in that freezer. Yeah, we should just be eating this stuff now as it goes off first. It's also going to help our weight go down if we just eat veggies again for a while. You should put the barbecue at the end of the hallway. Well, eventually it's going to go outside. Once we find a sledgehammer, we're going to blast through this wall and put a door to the... There's a roof outside. And we'll have a kind of like a garden, a kind of first floor garden kind of area where we do farming and barbecuing and things. 'Tis the plan. Let's see how much of this off stuff we can... Okay, the cream we can't even eat. I think it's just an ingredient, I'm not even sure what that's for. Yeah, we're going to do a number on our mood, which is why we should eat as much of this as we can in one go. Then maybe we'll finish with some Nintendo. Can't believe it's letting us do this. Yeah, the music in Project Zomboid is incredible. I have to agree. The music is really, really good. Okay, we're finally too full from that ridiculous process. Put the empty milk cartons on these bodies. Seems fine. Let's have a smoke and sort out our mood. And then I think, yeah, we'll call it for tonight at that point. We'll read some bedtime stories because I'm about to go to bed myself. Cool. Moods, you geese. So thanks so much for watching. Yeah, we should definitely move all the bodies, I agree. Yeah, sure, yeah, we could build stairs, that's true. But we still want to be able to get in and out from up here, ideally. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go out and look for the sledge next time, unless we just want to test that weird thing that we found one last time that basically was, I thought, like a hydrocraft like version of a sledge. This thing. So equip it in both hands and test it out, like to that extent. Like, what if it's equipped in both hands? Can we? No. I bet if we hit a door with it, it would just go like immediately though. It seems to act exactly like a sledgehammer in terms of its weight and stuff. I bet it's a brutal weapon. But yeah, it doesn't have the like proper sledgehammer mechanic of being able to destroy stuff in the world. So that's that. You heard it here first. Anyway, thanks for watching, people, as always. Ding dong, indeed. Oh, Zank Fapper comes in to just say ding dong at the end. Big ups to Zank Fapper. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, definitely subscribe, and we'll be back again with more Zomboid. Yeah, I think we'll do some tomorrow lunchtime type time. Probably. I might have a meeting, but if I don't, then definitely. But yeah, subscribe anyway. There'll definitely be more Zomboid in the next sort of 24 to 48 hours at the latest. And yeah, drop a like on the stream if you're new, because, well, just drop a like on the stream if you haven't yet, because please. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Take care and be excellent to one another, and peace out. Peace out.